D'Angelo. Okay, I wanted to talk about that this morning because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been snapping on a lot of these major industry artists who has been posting him nonstop since they discovered that he had passed away and everything. And my reasoning for being upset is because, like, I remember when this man got put on. I remember when he was going through a whole lot of trauma and stuff like that. Once he got in and he had dropped that video and he had came to the conclusion that he did not want to be a sex symbol. He did not want to be known for just his body and his parts. Like, he wanted to be recognized for his music. And I'm gonna tell you, as a female artist, I felt the same exact way. Coming into the industry, it was very important to me that I would not have to be one of those artists to have to exploit my body and exploit myself in order to get any recognition as an artist, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, like, 2 weeks ago, I was just laying in my room and everything, and I was going back and looking at some of Angie Stone old videos and interviews of her discussing him. Because I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I'm from Richmond, but I never knew that he had a baby by Angie Stone until after Angie Stone did the interview talking about it. And before, because before she had passed, I don't know who actually was like doing interviews on it and posting it at that time, but I did not see it until after she was deceased that she had a baby with D'Angelo. I also didn't know D'Angelo had a daughter, because I'm not that invested in artists like that where I'm like trying to learn every single thing about their life. Like, that's not my place. You feel me? I like you as an artist. I'm gonna enjoy the music and I'm gonna leave it right there. But I do remember when he made the decision to I guess to fold or whatever the case is. I remember him coming home and him getting in some trouble, and of course, obviously, like, Richmond was talking about him like a dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people did not seem very concerned too much about, how I guess he was feeling or any of that type of stuff. And to be honest, he was a ghost. I didn't know if D'Angelo was still in Richmond, if he was in LA, or where he could have been. But about 2 weeks ago, I started looking for him online. I ended up finding an Instagram for him, but he wasn't really posting anything on it. It looked like he wasn't really following too many people back either. But he had a lot of followers. So I'm the type of person where, because I too had the to have a handler, but because of the fact that I'm from Richmond, I'm raw for that shit. I'm not about to be just going for anything. You get me what I'm saying? Very interested in trying to understand the handler situation just a little bit more. It just came to my attention that when Angie Stone first met him, he was actually under 18. He was under 18 when they met. And allegedly they fell in love when he was like 18, 19. Allegedly they fell in love when he was like 18, 19, whatever the case. But my whole thing, nobody seemed to know like where he was, where he lived, nothing too much about him. And to be honest, like, I followed a lot of celebrity artists for a hot minute. I never used to see them talk about him, or I never saw anybody like trying to help him like get back in or do features. Like, I just wasn't seeing it. And if he was still performing like with his band and all that stuff like that, I'm gonna be honest, like, I was not seeing not one. And so when I found out the other day that he had passed away, my husband, the first thing he said was, "You just was researching that man. You was just researching him." And I was like, "Yep, I was." And he was like, "That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, how did he pass?" And I was like, "They said it was due to health reasons." You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it burnt my biscuits, bro, when I was seeing all these celebrities like sharing pictures with them, sharing videos with them, and these videos look real fucking current. But one thing I noticed is a lot of celebrity people, they very self-centered. Like, they don't really post too much about other people and post other celebrities on their page like that for real, because they try to keep the attention on their fucking self. right? But now all these videos and pictures, I'm gonna tell you, it's been triggering the fuck out of me, yo. Because I'm like, when that man became an alcoholic and was depressed, came back to the city, was getting in trouble, went to jail, like, where the fuck was all those celebrities? Tell us, oh, he was such an inspiration to me, and this and that. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I've been talking shit under all their motherfucking posts. Cause I'm like, well, where the fuck was you when he needed help? Like, did you visit him? Did you know he was sick? Like, what? And I know that D is a very private person. That's part of the reason why I could not find him nowhere, right? Because he's private. He learned how to just disappear off the scene. But I felt so bad for him when I was listening to these fucking interviews where she's like, oh, he just didn't want to share the shine. If you from Richmond, then you already know what the fuck that means. So it's like, if you really love this man and you understood that he had an issue with you trying to latch yourself on to what he had worked so hard to do, like, then you couldn't have really fucked with him in the beginning. You couldn't have, that you would sit there and let his feelings and his opinion try to paint him out to be selfish, bro. And when she was saying that shit, she was still alive and he was still alive, but she was talking about that man like he was already deceased. Oh, he just didn't want to share the spotlight. He didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I just thought us could be a power couple. But them people was trying to tear them apart. And we all know that the industry loved to play fucking matchmaker. Keep in mind when they put Sierra with fucking Future. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, I felt like the little ambiance that Sierra had before that, I was fucking with it. But then afterwards, I didn't fuck with it. I'm going to just keep it a band. But just like they put Beyonce and motherfucking Jay-Z together. And motherfucking Ashanti back in the day. Like, they stayed playing fucking matchmaker, bro. Because of what would look good for the fucking industry. Okay? Because they figured to put the two people together, how much money could be made with these two people together. You get me? They play with these people fucking lives like that. All to try to paint a picture for the fans. People who may never meet these people. Your whole job is really just to be a listener, for real, for real. But they're trying to paint and change your whole motherfucking life. That's another reason why I fucking folded. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to be doing all this weird ass shit. I'm from Richmond, nigga. I'm from a place where we were taught to be motherfucking real and authentic. So I can't just slide into these places just being some shit I'm not, because people in my city was gonna tear me the fuck apart. Once I got there, they was gonna be like, oh yeah, Mona J, she was like this when she was in Richmond. That bitch was a hoe and she did this and she did fucking that. Yeah, I knew that the city would drag me, and they did. Once I got up under Sean Paul from the fucking Youngbloods, they started to drag me. Drag me, bro. And that shit really hurt my fucking soul, that I had to go through all the extra shit just because I was trying to make it out. That's why they keep on saying we crabs in a basket. That man had his mindset on people just enjoying his music, bro. He wanted his personal life to be fucking private. He wanted to do his own separate fucking thing. And these people had such a fucking issue with it. Somebody asked me how the industry blackballed him. Let me tell you, it's many ways to be blackballed, bro. It's many fucking ways to be blacklisted as an artist, bro. Just don't do some shit they want you to do. And they will make it hard for you to get bookings. They will make it hard for you to be able to get features. They will make it hard for you to survive. And that's just real shit. That's just real shit. Okay? But everything is to protect the fucking image that the industry has for these artists. So yeah, my feelings was hurt when I was watching all these people trying to give him praise now after he's gone. I feel like, where were y'all giving him his praise when he first actually like stopped doing the industry part of things and became a regular nigga again? Like, where was those people then boosting his confidence and all that type of shit? And it was very, very weird that Jill Scott thought of him after being told that he was sick. You know what I'm saying? She thought to shout him out in a post, and then everybody was trying to make her a prophet. Like, oh, she's a prophet. She knew he was about to die. That's just like calling me a prophet. I started looking him up two weeks ago. Same time. major artists at the same time. So it's a piece to Joe Doja, man. I miss you every day. But it just got me to thinking, like, how all these major artists, they be so fucking busy and they ride that fucking energy wave of those particular people when they first pass away to get a little extra clout. Like, oh, I didn't, you knew them and all that kind of shit. Now you want to, like, true, like, a lot of people knew him. Why you ain't got no features with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. What person you know that had that type of rise to fame? Now everybody giving this. All these people that was like, oh my God, where were these people? And if he was so beloved and so close to you, and while he was still here and praising him when he was here, let's be thinking that shit is weird. Like, I just think it's weird. So overall, my opinion on it is I hate that for so many great artists who go into this industry and get destroyed and then have to come back to a regular life, and then, you know, people wait until they pass away to want to give them any flowers, bro. We've been saying this shit for, I know, like the past 10 years about people giving people their flowers while they're here. I even barked off about this same shit on my Instagram live last week because I just feel like there's so many people that I've helped. There's so many things that I stamped in the city, you know, and I'm watching them giving like praise to people that ain't really done shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave the key to the city to somebody who parents was a drug dealer, bro. It don't even make no damn sense. But yeah, he was popular. Everybody knew him and everything like that. But overall, though, like, it just didn't make no sense. There's people like that been doing shit like longer that should have probably gotten it. Just being real. Like, it ain't no shade because I really don't give a fuck. The key to the city, what does it really fucking do for real? What does it do? I don't care. But I'm just saying that it's just really sad, like, how shit is now regarding a lot of the artists who had to fold out the industry because they did not want to be a part of the ritualistic shit that comes with it. Who the fuck is this talking about some don't curse? Man, I am grown. Get your ass out of here. I'm gonna put you in timeout for 24 hours. But anyway, y'all, like, I don't know, that shit just kind of blew me. Like, I've been talking shit up under everybody posts. I ain't gonna lie. It just made me so mad. Like, where were you, bro? Where were you? Why weren't you helping that man? You get what I'm saying? And people like, you're a grown-ass man. Why I gotta help a grown-ass man? Because even when you grown, you need help. I don't think there's an age that you can get to that you ain't gonna need some help. For him to have been so beloved and everything like that, you know, why didn't anyone try to help him when he first got out of the industry? Like, that's my big question. And why did it take so long? I mean, Angie Stone's son, super grown, super big grown. Why is it now like that y'all talking about him in this manner and all of this stuff? Like, what was the point? What was the reason? Like, I'm so confused. You know what I mean? He definitely do music. A lot of us who do music, kids do music. You feel what I'm saying? If you have multiple children, 9 times out of 10, one of your kids gonna want to do that thing. But had y'all ever noticed that most of the industry people who have kids that do music really don't blow up? They don't. A lot of them don't. Or it'd be something awkward about their kids that do it, but it'd be a little something awkward about them, and you kind of can see why they ain't gonna get no further than where they at. That should be weird. Like, his daughter, I didn't even know he had a daughter. And I did not know he had a son. I'm gonna be so honest, because I wasn't like stalking him as a fan. Like, I was just a fan, and I love the fact that he came from where I come from. You feel me? I love the fact that his video was in Southside Plaza, somewhere where I shopped a lot. You get me? Yeah, it definitely did something for the city. I promise you, the city's hurting right now behind it. Even with that, like,